The Trump administration will look a little different come 2019. One key position now off the table. The president announcing Mick Mulvaney will replace General John Kelly as his new acting White House chief of staff. Former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci joins me now with a reaction to this and so much more. Good evening, Anthony.
Hey,
how are you?
Great to be here, Judge.
Yeah, it's great to be in New York City around Christmas time, huh?
Merry Christmas.
Same to you. All right, Mick Mulvaney, what do you think of him?
I like him a great deal. I mean, I don't know him as well as I knew some of the other people during the campaign, but I've met him a few times. At the 21 Club, I think the Katzenmctiti's family, maybe John Katzenmctiti's, used to do these roundtable discussions. He's wickedly smart.
He is wickedly smart.
Very, very capable. Has a really good understanding of what we need to do for deficit reduction. Super responsible guy, and he'll help the president get things done, like the border wall. He'll help the president on immigration, and he'll help the president, I think, as it relates to framing out the 2020 re-election.
You know, when you say he's wickedly smart, he is. But the job of White House Chief of Staff is more than being wickedly smart. It requires that you be able to understand the man in charge, that you be able to keep up with him. We all know the man works around the clock. He doesn't sleep. How do you think Mick will do in that regard?
Well, you know, I'll probably get in trouble for saying this. I don't know anybody can keep up with him. I'm just telling you. Okay, so if that was the qualifications, maybe Mick will be mad at me for saying that, but I don't. He's a hard guy to keep up with because of the level of energy and the stamina. But I think it's more to it than that. I think what you're really saying is that there shouldn't be any daylight between him and the president. I think Mick has that. I think Mick has won the president's trust. Yeah. Again, when you think about some of the budget issues that have come up. And people don't give the president a lot of credit for this, but it's worth saying on your show, almost the complete and full restoration of the military. Yeah. If you think about that spending bill, the president was in the Roosevelt room saying, hey, I don't want to spend this sort of money, but I had to allow for some of these Democratic shenanigans to get in there to fix and clean the military. And so you got to give Mick Mulvaney a lot of credit for that because he was like a surgeon in that process.
And, you know, when you talk about the military, I mean, I can't help but ask about Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, who is coming up for sentencing on Tuesday, but whose sentencing judge required the special counsel to provide 302s and other records, which the special counsel did not provide in full. And it appears that this judge, Emmett Sullivan, who is very much a jurist who abhors abuse of power, is going to be sentencing Flynn on Tuesday. Now, the special counsel is asking for no time. When a special counsel asks for no time, it tells me that they don't want an appeal because they don't want the rotten onion being pulled back. What do you think?
Well, I mean, St. Patrick's is pretty close by. I'm going to light a candle for Michael and his family and hope for the best for him next week, because if you look at the facts of the case and you think about your opening statement, there is a chance that he could have this whole thing thrown out and/or overturned, and hopefully no jail sentence or anything like that. General Flynn is an American patriot. He sacrificed enough for his country. I think it's a very warbled case. It's very hard to understand the facts, Judge. And so for me, and as people have recommended that he gets limited jail time, I hope it's no jail time for him. I think that'll send a very good message.
But the interesting thing is, with the special counsel recommending no jail time and ready to go to sentencing, the judge pulls back and says, I want to see what your basis is for this plea. It tells me the judge could have gone along with the no sentence. The judge is looking for something deeper. Anyway.
Well, you think he could overturn it?
I do. Yeah, I do. I think this judge has the capacity.
I would hope for that.
And finally, going into 2019, what do you think is in store for the president?
Well, I think he's going to get a trade deal done with the Chinese. He'll fix the trade problem that we have with the Europeans. And I think that'll be very good for the stock market, and it'll keep the economy in acceleration mode.
All good stuff, and all stuff that you know a lot about.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be back running my money, Judge.
Anthony Scaramucci, back with his money. Thanks so much.